Hi, Assalamualaikum and good morning to my fellow friends. My name is Rosmadi and my matric number is 82344. I will be candidate A.
Assalamualaikum. Hi, I am candidate C. My name is Emelda binti Zaid and my matric number is 81281.
Okay, hi, Assalamualaikum. My name is Nadirah binti Saleh and my matric number is 81B2684 and I'm candidate D.
Okay, so we are from FKP train. So today in this group discussion, me and my teammate are going to give our opinion and points about the contributing factors that make Malaysia a famous tourist attraction. So I will start first. Which is my point is I think food is the most important factor that makes Malaysia one of the famous tourist attraction in the world. Okay, so Malaysia is one of the Southeast Asia countries that having vast gastronomy products such as food, beverage, and food culture due to the multicultural in this country. Malaysia also is famous for its tropical environment due to the multicultural in this country. This make Malaysia a heaven, a food heaven. Okay, so other that Malaysia has everything to offer from Malay, Chinese, India, and other ethnic group mixed in Malaysia. Different states having a different variety to offer with their variations and versions. Okay, so a nation has various different nations adapted. Malaysia also has a variety of different food. Okay, so the Malay community is famous for food such as nasi lemak, nasi ayam, ketupat, satay and rendang, whereas the India community is known curry, thosai, idali and other dishes. Okay, so those the unique of Malaysia food for each culture of society has made Malaysia a tourist attraction. So furthermore, ethnic group has its own distinct culture that should be promoted to potential tourists. So aside from food has its own culture, they should to be promoted to to potential tourists. Aside from food and beverage, food culture activities such as cooking style, equipment use and food presentation are also the factor that make Malaysia a famous tourist attraction. Lastly, Malaysia has a wide variety of restaurants in almost every city and town. Okay, there are Malay restaurant, Chinese restaurant, Indian restaurant, Thai restaurant, and many more. Okay, so therefore, it will entice tourists to sample every dish prepared by each restaurant from various races. So this is what I think food is the most important factor that make Malaysia one of the famous tourist attraction. So what about you, candidate B?
I think candidate B have a problem internet.
Oh, so what do you think, candidate C?
Alright, thank you, candidate A. I think I strongly disagree with you lah, because in my opinion, not all the tourists are attracted to traditional Malaysian food, because for the Malaysian food does not suit the taste of the tourists who do not eat the spicy food like rendang, nasi lemak, masak cili api. So this is because Malaysia is the famous for the spicy food. Then I think the culture is the best factor that makes Malaysia one of the famous tourist attraction in the world. Malaysia is the home to diverse culture ethnics such as Malay, Chinese, Indians. So on top of this, Asian ethnic have reintegrated a special blend such as peranakan Chinese mixed with Malay, Mamak Malay mix the Indian blood. So in Malaysia, there are various of culture in terms of clothing, food, and the costumes. So this is one factors that the tourists from the abroad to be attract to vacation in the Malaysia. For example, we can see in terms of the clothing culture practiced during the festive season, such as Hari Raya. The Malay, we wear the baju kurung, baju Melayu. For the Chinese New Year, we wear the cheongsam, and Indians, we wear the sari. So this cause many tourists to be attract the traditional dress of the each race in the Malaysia. Other than that, Malaysia was famous of the Malay art. It's because it's Malay as a very unique art the culture. For example, we can see wayang kulit. Wayang kulit is the subtle shadow performance that use the Malay Southern language. In addition, the Malays was for a kind drama with Thai elements such as hand movement, fingers, and foot positions. So also Malaysia have the unique musical instruments like gedo and gedombak. So this is one of the reason the tourists interact to come on holiday in Malaysia because they want to see a life at the culture stage at the Kuala Lumpur. So candidate D, what is your opinion?
Okay, thank you, candidate C. Okay, yes, that may be true, candidate C, but based on my experience, I think the most important factor that makes Malaysia one of the famous tourist attraction is islands and beach. There are some important factors that why is island and beach can attract tourism to visit Malaysia. First thing first, because Malaysia have a lot of beautiful island and beach. For example, Redha Island in Terengganu, Padang Island in Terengganu, Sempurna Island in Sabah, and next beautiful beach at Coral Beach, Pangkor, and Pantai Cenang, Langkawi. People can relax and enjoy the tranquility to enjoy the tropical sun with the swaying palm tree while drinking coconut drinks. And my second point, people who visit the island in Malaysia can enjoy the different types of water sport. It is also exciting and thrilling activities. For example, sea view from higher ground like paragliding. People can also see the coastline of village at the island, do activity like scuba dive, enjoy the variety of water sport. People can also pumping extremely and enjoy the variety, enjoy the underwater world to see the different types of tropical life, marine, and at the same time they can also understand coral better when they do the activity at island or beach in Malaysia. Okay, and lastly, they can enjoy the beautiful scenery with which is take a beautiful photograph of the sunrise and sunset, and they can also take a photo selfie with their partner and enjoy and share some memory together when visit the island and visit in Malaysia. When you and your partner go back to your home or hometown or place, you can share some positive feedback to your friends about the when you visit the island and beach in Malaysia. And from this, besides you also can upload your photo or videos on when you visit the island and beach in Malaysia on the social media platform, which is Instagram or TikTok. Through this platform, it can make an island and beach in Malaysia is the most place can attract tourists to visit Malaysia today. I think that's my opinion. Thank you. Okay, from the overall of this discussion, which of the most important factor that makes Malaysia one of the famous tourist attraction? How about you, candidate C? Uh,
Alright.
Horin, how about you, candidate A?
I think I agree with your opinion.
Alright.
Yes.
I think I have agree with you because you have made a very view clear. I agree with you because the reason most tourists on the holiday Malaysia because they iterate the natural beauty of the sea, the environment of the beach at the Malaysia. If they all agree with the candidate D, so in the conclusion, we can say that most important factor that makes Malaysia one of the famous tourist attraction in the world is Iceland and beach. This is because in Malaysia have a lot of wonderful island and beautiful beach and exciting adventurous activity. So for example, we can see island hopping, fishing, scuba diving. Besides, Malaysia have some of the top diving spot in the world. So that's why Malaysia is one of the popular holiday destinations for tourists to visit. So next, away from the hustle and bustle of city life, like people can relaxing and rejuvenating at the islands and the beach, thus can create some memories when go back home and give some feedback. So thank you for your contribution for these discussions.
Thank
Welcome.
you.
Thank you all.
Thank you.